She answered a phone call in Italian in front of the most dangerous man in the city, and in that split second, her entire life shattered. The words she spoke were the exact same ones his murdered wife whispered before she died, and now he won't let her leave. But here's what Elena doesn't know yet. The necklace around her neck, the one her father gave her years ago, was stolen from a dead woman's body the night she was killed. As Dante Morelli digs deeper into her past, he'll uncover a betrayal so twisted it connects their families in blood, lies, and a tragedy neither of them saw coming. And when his 7-year-old son speaks his first word in 3 years, it's her name. What happens next will force a ruthless mafia boss to choose between vengeance and redemption, and a terrified waitress to decide if love can bloom in the shadow of murder. Subscribe right now and comment where you're watching from, because this story is about to take you on a ride you won't forget. The morning sun bleeds through the cafe windows. Elena wipes down the marble counter for the 3rd time. Her hands move in circles. She doesn't look up when the door chimes. "Café, per favore," an old woman says. Elena nods. She pulls the espresso lever and watches the dark liquid drip into the white cup. The machine hisses. Steam rises between them. Her phone buzzes in her apron pocket. She ignores it. The cup slides across the counter. The woman leaves €2 and shuffles toward the door. The phone buzzes again. Elena pulls it out. Unknown number. She hesitates. Then she swipes to answer. "Pronto?" she says. A man's voice crackles through the speaker. He speaks Italian, fast and urgent. "Non lasciare che ti trovino." Don't let them find you. The line goes dead. Elena stares at the black screen. Her heart pounds against her ribs. She felt scared. The cafe suddenly feels too bright, too exposed. "Miss?" She jumps. A man sits at the corner table. Dark suit, dark hair slicked back. His eyes are fixed on her face. He didn't speak. He just watches. Elena swallows hard. "Sorry, can I help you?" "Coffee," he says. His voice was low, black. She turns to the machine. Her hands shake as she grabs a clean cup. Behind her, she hears nothing. No rustle of newspaper, no tap of fingers on the table. Just silence. The coffee pours. She carries it to his table. When she sets it down, his hand moves. He catches her wrist. "That call," he says. "What did he say?" Elena pulls back. Her voice comes out sharp. "Excuse me? The man on the phone. What did he say to you?" "That's none of your business." His grip loosens. He releases her wrist and picks up the coffee cup. His eyes never leave hers. "Everything in this town is my business." She steps back, her throat tightened. "I don't know you." "No," he says. "But I know you now." Elena turns and walks to the counter. Her legs feel weak. She grabs a rag and wipes the same spot again. When she glances up, the man is still watching. He drinks his coffee slowly. 5 minutes pass, then 10. Finally, he stands. He leaves a €50 note on the table and walks out. Through the window, she sees him climb into a black car. The engine idles. The car doesn't move. That night, Elena unlocks her apartment door with trembling fingers. The hallway light flickers. She pushes inside and drops her bag on the floor. Her sister Sophia calls from the bedroom. "You're late." "Traffic," Elena says. She doesn't mention the man. She doesn't mention the phone call. Sophia appears in the doorway. She's thin, too thin. The hospital bracelet still hangs from her wrist. "Did you eat?" "I'll make something." "You look pale." Elena forces a smile. "I'm fine." But she isn't fine. She opens her laptop and types her father's name into the search bar. His face appears in old newspaper articles. The headlines blur together. Crime syndicate, money laundering, missing since 2018. She closes the laptop. Her hands are shaking again. Someone knocks on the door. Elena freezes. Sophia looks at her. "Are you expecting someone?" "No." The knock comes again, louder this time. Elena walks to the door and peers through the peephole. A man in a leather jacket stands in the hallway. He holds an envelope. She doesn't recognize him. "Who is it?" she calls. "Delivery," the man says. "Leave it by the door. I need a signature." Elena's breath caught. She doesn't open the door. "Just leave it." The man shrugs. He drops the envelope on the floor and walks away. His footsteps echo down the hall. Elena waits 5 minutes. Then she cracks the door open and snatches the envelope inside. Her name is written on the front in black ink, nothing else. She tears it open. Inside is a single photograph. Her father stands next to a man in an expensive suit. Both are smiling. The background shows a dock, ships and cargo containers. On the back, someone has written, "He was never who you thought." The next morning, Elena arrives at the cafe before sunrise. She unlocks the door and flips on the lights. The empty chairs cast long shadows across the floor. She starts the espresso machine. The familiar hiss calms her nerves. She tells herself the photograph means nothing. Her father is gone. The past is buried. But when the door chimes at 7, her stomach drops. The man from yesterday walks in. Same dark suit, same steady gaze. He sits at the same corner table. Elena's chest tightens. She grabs a cup and fills it without asking. When she brings it to him, he doesn't look up. "You came back," she says. "I did. Why?" He finally raises his eyes to hers. "Because you're lying." Elena felt angry. "About what?" "The phone call. The man who spoke to you. You understood every word." "I don't know what you're talking about." "Your father worked for dangerous people," he says. His voice was quiet. "And now someone is looking for you." "My father is dead." "Is he?" The question hangs between them. Elena opens her mouth to respond. Then glass shatters. The front window explodes inward. Elena screams. Something hot zips past her ear. The man moves fast. He grabs her and pulls her down. They hit the floor together. More glass breaks. The espresso machine sparks and dies. Elena can't breathe. The man covers her body with his. She smells gunpowder and cologne. "Stay down," he says. A car engine roars outside. Tires squeal. Then silence. The man lifts his head. Blood runs down his temple. He doesn't seem to notice. His eyes found hers. "Are you hurt?" Elena shakes her head. She can't speak. He stands and pulls her up with him. His hand stays on her arm. "We need to leave. Now." "I'm not going anywhere with you. They just tried to kill you. They were shooting at you." "No." His grip tightens. "They were shooting at you. I was just in the way." Sirens wail in the distance. The man glances toward the shattered window. 3 black cars pull up outside. Men in suits step out. They move with purpose. They aren't police. "Come with me," the man says. "Or stay here and die. Your choice." Elena pulls her arm free. "Who are you?" "Dante Morelli." The name hits her like cold water. She knows that name. Everyone in this town knows that name. "The Mafia boss," she whispers. "Yes. And you expect me to trust you?" Something shifted in his expression. Almost a smile, but not quite. "No, I expect you to survive." The police arrive 30 seconds later, but Dante's men reach the door first. One of them speaks to the officers in rapid Italian. Money changes hands. The police nod and walk away. Elena watches through the broken window. Her legs feel weak. Dante turns to a tall man with gray at his temples. "Marco," Dante says, "take her home. Stay with her until I arrive." "No," Elena says. She felt desperate. "I'm not going with you. Any of you." Dante looks at her. His eyes are dark and unreadable. "This isn't a request. I don't care. Your apartment is on Via Roma, 3rd floor, red door. You have a sister named Sofia." Elena's breath catches. "How do you—" "I know everything," Dante says. "And if you want your sister to stay safe, you'll do exactly what I say." Marco drives in silence. Elena sits in the back seat and watches the streets blur past. Her hands won't stop shaking. They pull up outside her building. Marco gets out first. He scans the street. Then he opens her door. "Let's go," he says. Elena climbs out. Her legs barely hold her weight. They walk up the stairs together. Marco stays 2 steps behind her. When they reach her door, he stops. "Open it," he says. Elena fumbles with her keys. The lock clicks. She pushes the door open. A rose lies on the floor just inside. Dark red petals against white tile. There's no vase, no card, just the rose. Marco curses under his breath. He pulls Elena back and steps inside first. He checks every room, every closet, every window. "Clear," he calls. Elena walks in slowly. She stares at the rose. Her heart pounds so hard, she thinks it might break through her ribs. "What does it mean?" she asks. "It means they were here," Marco says. "It means they know where you live." "Who?" "Franco Bellini." The name means nothing to her. Marco picks up the rose and drops it in the trash. Then he calls Dante. "We have a problem," Marco says into the phone. He listens, nods. "Understood." He hangs up and looks at Elena. "Pack a bag." "What? You're coming with us?" "I'm not leaving Sofia. Your sister is at the hospital. We'll have men outside her room. She'll be safe." Elena felt trapped. "And what about me?" "You'll be safer with us than here." That's not saying much. Marco doesn't smile. "Pack, now, or I'll carry you out with nothing." She believes him. Sofia is asleep when Elena arrives at the hospital. Two men in suits stand outside the door. They nod at Marco. Elena slips inside the room. Her sister looks small in the hospital bed. Tubes run from her arm to machines that beep softly. Elena sits in the chair and takes Sofia's hand. "I have to go away for a few days," Elena whispers, "but I'll be back, I promise." Sofia doesn't wake. Elena kisses her forehead and stands. Her throat aches with unsaid words. Outside, Marco waits. "Ready?" "No." "Good enough." They drive for 20 minutes. The city gives way to hills and trees. Stone walls rise on either side of the road. Finally, they turn through iron gates. A mansion appears at the end of the drive. Elena's mouth falls open. "This is where he lives." "This is where you live now," Marco says. The car stops. Elena gets out slowly. The mansion is white stone and tall windows. Gardens stretch in every direction. Men patrol the grounds with guns visible under their jackets. Dante waits at the top of the steps. He's changed clothes, no blood on his face. He looks calm, almost gentle. "Welcome," he says. "I didn't agree to this," Elena says. "You're alive. That's agreement enough." He turns and walks inside. Helena has no choice but to follow. The foyer is marble and gold. A chandelier hangs from the ceiling like frozen rain. Elena's footsteps echo as she walks. Dante leads her up a curved staircase. "Your room," he says. He opens a door. Inside is a bed larger than her entire apartment. Silk curtains frame the windows. A private bathroom connects on the right. "I'm not a guest," Elena says. "I'm a prisoner. Call it what you want. Let me leave." "No." The silence stretched between them. Dante steps closer. His eyes found hers again. She wants to look away but can't. "Someone wants you dead," he says. His voice was soft now. "Until I know why, you stay here. And if I refuse, then you die, and your sister dies. And I'll have two bodies on my conscience instead of one." Elena felt cold. "You don't have a conscience. You'd be surprised." He walks to the door. Before he leaves, he pauses. "Don't try to run. You won't make it past the gate." The lock clicks behind him. Elena stands alone in the beautiful cage. She moves to the window and looks out. Guards patrol below. The gates are closed. The walls are high. She sinks onto the bed and buries her face in her hands. Sleep doesn't come. Elena lies awake, listening to the house settle around her. Footsteps pass in the hallway. Doors open and close. Somewhere below, men speak in low voices. At dawn, she hears something else. Small feet padding across carpet. She sits up. A boy stands in the doorway. He can't be more than 7. Dark hair, dark eyes. He clutches a stuffed bear to his chest. "Hi," Elena says softly. The boy doesn't speak. He just stares at her. "What's your name?" No answer. He takes one step into the room, then another. He stops at the foot of the bed. Elena slides off the mattress and kneels on the floor. She's at his eye level now. "I'm Elena. Are you lost?" The boy shakes his head. He holds out the bear. Elena takes it gently. "Is this for me?" He nods. "Thank you." "He's very nice." The boy's lips move. No sound comes out. Elena's chest tightens with sudden understanding. He can't speak, or won't. She starts to hum. An old lullaby her mother used to sing. Italian words flow softly from her lips. The melody fills the quiet room. The boy's eyes widen. He climbs onto the bed and sits cross-legged. He watches her face. Elena keeps humming. The song wraps around them both. Footsteps approach fast in the hallway. Dante appears in the doorway. His face goes pale when he sees them. "Luca," he says. The boy looks at his father, then back at Elena. He doesn't move. "Come here," Dante says. His voice was strained. Luca shakes his head. He grabs Elena's hand. His fingers are small and warm. Dante takes a sharp breath. He stares at their joined hands. Something shifted in his face. Pain, recognition, fear, all at once. "What song was that?" Dante asks. "An old lullaby," Elena says. "My mother taught me. My wife used to sing it." The air leaves the room. Elena's breath caught. She looks at Luca, at Dante. The pieces fall into place. "Your wife," she whispers. "She's dead. I'm sorry." Dante doesn't respond. He crosses the room and scoops Luca into his arms. The boy doesn't protest. He rests his head on his father's shoulder. "Stay away from my son," Dante says. "He came to me. I don't care." Dante carries Luca to the door. Before he leaves, he looks back. His eyes are dark and dangerous. "Breakfast is at 8. Be downstairs, or I'll drag you down myself." The door slams shut. Elena sits on the bed. Her hands are shaking again. The stuffed bear lies beside her. She picks it up and holds it close. The dining room is too grand for 3 people. A long table stretches beneath another chandelier. Dante sits at the head. Marco stands near the door. Elena takes a seat as far from Dante as possible. A woman brings coffee and bread. She doesn't make eye contact. She sets the plates down and leaves quickly. "Eat," Dante says. Elena doesn't touch the food. "I want to go home." "No, my sister needs me." "Your sister has doctors. You need protection." "From who?" "That's what you're going to tell me." Elena looks up. Dante is watching her with cold calculation. His earlier emotion is gone. Now he's all business. "I don't know anything," Elena says. "Your father worked for Franco Bellini. That's not nothing. My father left when I was 12. I haven't seen him in 16 years. But you speak Italian, perfect Italian. My mother was from Naples, she taught me. And the phone call? The man who warned you?" Eleanor's jaw tightened. "I don't know who he was." "What did he say exactly?" "He said, 'Don't let them find me.'" "Find you? Or find it?" "I don't know." The line was bad. Dante leans back in his chair. He picks up his coffee cup, but doesn't drink. "You're lying." "I'm not." "You have your father's necklace." "The one he stole from my family 15 years ago." Elena's hand flies to her throat. She touches the silver chain there, the small pendant her father gave her on her 13th birthday. "This?" "He said it was my mother's." "He lied." "How do you know?" "Because my wife wore one exactly the same. She died wearing it, and it disappeared the night she was killed." The room spins. Elena grips the edge of the table. She felt sick. "That's impossible." "Is it?" "My father wouldn't." "Your father was there that night. His name is in the police report. He was supposed to be guarding the convoy. Instead, he vanished. My wife died, and the necklace was gone." Elena can't breathe. She stands up fast. The chair scrapes against the floor. "You're wrong." "I'm never wrong." "Then you're insane." Dante stands too. He walks around the table slowly, each step deliberate. When he reaches her, he stops inches away. "Show me the necklace." "No, show me, or I'll take it." Eleanor's hands shake as she lifts the chain over her head. She holds it out. Dante takes it carefully. He turns it over in his palm. His thumb traces the inscription on the back. "What does it say?" Eleanor asks. "Sempre insieme." His voice breaks on the last word. "Always together." He closes his fist around the necklace. His shoulders tremble. Eleanor watches him fight for control. When he looks up, his eyes are wet. "My wife wore this the day she died," Dante says. "I buried her without it. I thought I'd never see it again. I didn't know." "No, but your father did." Before Elena can respond, small feet patter across the floor. Luca runs in crying. His face is red and blotchy. Tears stream down his cheeks. Dante drops to one knee. "What's wrong?" Luca can't answer. He throws his arms around his father's neck. His whole body shakes with silent sobs. Dante holds him close. He whispers something in Italian, soft and soothing, but Luca won't calm down. Elena steps forward without thinking. "May I?" Dante looks at her. His face is hard with suspicion, but Luca reaches for Elena with both hands. "Please," she says. Dante releases his son. Luca crashes into Elena's arms. She lifts him easily. He buries his face in her shoulder. She starts humming the lullaby again. Luca's sobs slow. His breathing evens out. Within minutes, he's asleep against her chest. Dante stares at them both. His expression is unreadable. Finally, he speaks. "He hasn't let anyone touch him since his mother died. Not even me." "Not really. He's just scared," Elena says. "He had a nightmare. He has them every night. Nothing helps. Maybe he needs more than medicine." "What does that mean?" "Maybe he needs to feel safe." Dante's eyes found hers. The silence hung heavy between them. Marco shifts uncomfortably by the door. "Put him in his room," Dante finally says. "Second door on the left upstairs. And then you stay, for now." Eleanor carries Luca up the stairs. Dante follows. They enter a child's bedroom full of toys and books. Eleanor lays Luca on the bed and pulls a blanket over him. He doesn't wake. She turns to leave. Dante catches her wrist, the same way he did at the cafe, but gentler this time. "Thank you," he says. It's the first kind thing he's said to her. Eleanor nods. She leaves quickly before her hands start shaking again. 3 days pass. Eleanor walks the mansion grounds under Marco's watchful eye. The gardens are beautiful but feel empty. She tries the gates twice, they're locked. Guards turn her back politely but firmly. On the fourth morning, she finds a side path she hasn't noticed before. It leads to a small garden surrounded by stone walls. Roses grow in careful rows, white, red, yellow. Elena walks through them slowly. At the far end, she finds a fountain. Water trickles from the mouth of a stone lion, and beside it, a framed photograph sits on a marble bench. She picks it up. A woman stares back at her. Beautiful, dark hair, dark eyes. She wears a white dress and a silver necklace, the same necklace Elena wore for 13 years. That's her. Elena spins around. Dante stands at the garden entrance. He walks toward her slowly. No guards, no Marco, just him. Your wife, Elena says. Yes, she was beautiful. She was everything. Dante stops beside the fountain. He doesn't take the photograph. He just stares at it. This was her garden. She spent hours here. I've kept it exactly as she left it. Elena looks around. The roses are too perfect, too carefully tended. When did she die? 3 years ago. How? Bullets. 6 of them. Elena's stomach drops. I'm sorry. Everyone's sorry. No one brings her back. He finally takes the photograph from Elena's hands. He sets it back on the bench. Then he pulls something from his pocket. The necklace. He holds it out to her. This is yours, he says. You said it was your wife's. It was, but your father gave it to you. That makes it yours now. Elena doesn't take it. I don't want it if it causes you pain. Everything causes me pain. Something shifted in his eyes. Vulnerability. Just for a second. Then it's gone. Elena reaches out. She takes the necklace. Her fingers brush his palm. Dante pulls back fast. He turns away. You can walk the grounds freely now, he says. But don't try to leave. The gates will stay locked. Why? Because they'll kill you the moment you step outside. And inside. Inside your mind. The words hang between them. Elena's breath caught. She wants to argue, to fight. But something in his voice stops her. Until when? She asks. Dante looks back over his shoulder. His face is half in shadow. Until I decide you're not. He walks away. Elena watches him disappear into the house. She looks down at the necklace in her hand. The inscription catches the light. Sempre insieme. Always together. She puts it back on. Days blend together. Elena wakes. She eats. She walks the gardens. She avoids Dante. But Luca finds her everywhere. The boy follows her through the house without speaking. He brings her drawings. Flowers made of crayon. Houses with too many windows. And always a woman with long, dark hair. Is this your mother? Elena asks one morning. Luca nods. He points to the drawing. Then to Elena. His meaning is clear. I'm not her, Elena says gently. Luca shakes his head hard. He pushes the drawing into her hands. His eyes fill with tears. Okay, Elena whispers. Okay, I'll keep it. She pins the drawing to the wall in her room. Every day, Luca brings another. Soon, the wall is covered. Women with dark hair, women in gardens, women who all look the same. On the 6th night, Elena can't sleep. She leaves her room and wanders downstairs. The house is quiet. She finds the kitchen and opens the refrigerator. Cold light spills across the tile floor. Hungry? Elena jumps. Dante sits at the kitchen table in the dark. A glass of whiskey sits in front of him. He hasn't touched it. I didn't see you, Elena says. Most people don't. She closes the refrigerator. I couldn't sleep. Neither could I. The silence stretched between them. Elena feels trapped between leaving and staying. Finally, she sits down across from him. Why do you keep me here? She asks. I told you. Protection. From Franco Bellini. Yes. What does he want? Dante picks up his glass. He turns it in his hands. Revenge. Power. My head on a platter. Pick one. Why? Because I killed his brother 5 years ago. Elena's chest tightened. You killed someone. I've killed many people. His voice was flat, matter of fact. That's what people like me do. And you expect me to feel safe with you? No. I expect you to feel safer with me than without me. He drinks. The whiskey disappears in one swallow. He pours another glass but doesn't drink it. My wife died because of Franco, Dante says. She was pregnant, 8 months. We were supposed to have a daughter. Elena felt cold. I'm sorry. Everyone's sorry. It doesn't change anything. Is that why Luca doesn't speak? Partly. He saw it happen. He was in the car with her. He hasn't spoken since. That's horrible. That's life. Dante stands. He leaves the full glass on the table and walks to the door. Before he leaves, he stops. Your father was driving the car that night, Dante says. He was supposed to protect her. Instead, he opened the door for Franco's men. They shot her. They shot my unborn daughter. And then your father disappeared with the necklace and €1,000,000 from my safe. Elena's breath caught. No. Yes. You're lying. I wish I was. He leaves. Elena sits alone in the dark. Her hands shake. She wants to scream, to run, to disappear, but there's nowhere to go. Morning comes too fast. Elena drags herself downstairs. Marco waits in the foyer. His face is grim. Get dressed, he says. Something happened. What? Your old neighborhood. There was a fire last night. 2 buildings burned, several people injured. Elena's stomach drops. Sophia? She's fine. Still at the hospital. But your apartment building is gone. Gone? Burned to the ground. Franco's men set it. They're sending a message. Elena sinks onto the stairs. She felt numb. Everything she owned, every memory, her mother's photographs, her childhood books, gone. Dante appears at the top of the stairs. He descends slowly. When he reaches her, he stops. This is what happens when you're connected to me, he says. Everything burns. I'm not connected to you. You are now. I didn't ask for this. Neither did I. But here we are. He walks past her and out the front door. Elena watches him go. Marco offers his hand. She doesn't take it. Come on, Marco says. I'll make you breakfast. I'm not hungry. You need to eat anyway. She follows him to the kitchen. He cracks eggs into a pan. The smell makes her sick, but she forces down 3 bites when he slides the plate across the counter. How long do I have to stay here? Elena asks, until Dante says otherwise. And if I leave, you won't make it a mile. You can't keep me here forever. Marco looks at her. His eyes are tired. Kid, I've been with Dante for 12 years. I've seen him do terrible things, but I've never seen him bring someone here for protection, unless he means it. You're safer here than anywhere else in Italy. I don't believe that. You don't have to believe it. It's still true. Elena pushes the plate away. She stands and walks to the window. Outside, guards patrol the grounds. Cars sit ready by the gates. Guns glint in the morning sun. This isn't living, she says. This is existing. Sometimes that's enough. That night, Elena tries to leave. She waits until the house is quiet. Then she slips downstairs in bare feet. She finds a side door near the servants' quarters. It's unlocked. She steps outside. The night air is cold against her skin. She runs across the lawn toward the back wall. If she can climb it, maybe she can escape. Maybe she can disappear before anyone notices. She's halfway there when lights flood the grounds. Guards appear from everywhere. She freezes. Marco walks toward her slowly. He doesn't look angry, just disappointed. Really? He says, I have to try. You'll die trying. Maybe that's better than living like this. Marco grabs her arm. Not rough, just firm. Come on. He leads her back inside. She expects to be locked in her room. Instead, he takes her to Dante's office. Dante sits behind a massive desk. Papers cover every surface. He looks up when they enter. She tried to run, Marco says. Dante's jaw tightens. He stands and walks around the desk. He stops in front of Elena. His eyes found hers. Why? He asks. Because I don't belong here. Where do you belong? In a burned building? In a grave next to your father? Maybe. Dante laughs. It's a cold sound. You have a death wish. I have a life. And you took it. I saved it. You imprisoned it. It's the same thing. Elena pulls her arm free from Marco. She steps closer to Dante, close enough to smell his cologne. Let me go. No, please. No, I'm begging you. Beg all you want. The answer won't change. Elena's hands curl into fists. She wants to hit him, to scream, to break something. Instead, she just stands there. Tears run down her face. Dante's expression shifts. Something softens. He reaches out and wipes her cheek with his thumb. Don't cry. Don't touch me. He pulls back. He turns to Marco. Remove the locks from her door, from all the doors. Let her wander wherever she wants inside the house. Boss, do it. Marco nods. He leaves. Dante looks at Elena again. If you run, you die. If you stay, you live. Make your choice. That's not a choice. It's the only one you have. He walks back to his desk and sits down. He picks up a pen and starts writing. Elena is dismissed. She stands there for another moment. Then she leaves. She walks upstairs to her room. The lock is already gone from the door. She lies on the bed and stares at the ceiling. Luca's drawings watch her from the wall. Women with dark hair. Women who look too much like her. The days settle into routine. Elena wakes at dawn. She makes coffee in the kitchen. Luca finds her there and sits at the counter while she cooks breakfast. He doesn't eat much, but he watches her with those dark, knowing eyes. Dante appears at 7:30 every morning. He drinks his coffee black. He reads the newspaper. He doesn't speak unless Elena speaks first. One morning, she asks him a question. What happens when Franco gives up? He won't give up, but if he does, Dante looks up from his paper. Then you're free to go. Do you promise? I don't make promises I can't keep. That's not an answer. It's the only answer you'll get. He leaves for the day. Marco stays behind. He follows Elena through the house at a distance, not threatening, just present. She discovers a library on the second floor. Books line the walls from floor to ceiling. She pulls down a novel and curls up in a leather chair. Luca climbs into her lap without asking. She reads to him in Italian. He falls asleep against her chest. When Dante finds them hours later, he stops in the doorway. He doesn't speak. He just watches. Elena's breath caught. There's something raw in his face. Something broken. He likes you, Dante finally says. I like him too. He hasn't let anyone hold him since his mother. You said that already. I'm saying it again. Dante walks into the room. He sits in the chair across from them. He leans forward with his elbows on his knees. What are you doing to him? Nothing. I'm just here. It's more than that. Maybe he just needed someone who wasn't trying to fix him. Everyone's trying to fix him. Maybe that's the problem. Dante's eyes narrow. What do you mean? Elena shifts Luca carefully. He doesn't wake. You're all so busy making him talk that nobody's listening to his silence. He's saying everything he needs to say. You just have to pay attention. That's ridiculous. Is it? Look at his drawings. They're just pictures. They're grief. He draws his mother because he's terrified of forgetting her. He draws me because I remind him of her. He's processing his trauma the only way he knows how. Dante stares at her. His throat worked. How do you know this? Because I lost my mother too. I was 14. I drew her for years. My father burned all the drawings. He said I needed to move on. Did you? No. I just learned to grieve in secret. The silence hung heavy between them. Dante stands abruptly. He walks to the window and stares out at the grounds. His shoulders are rigid. My wife sang to him every night, Dante says. His voice was rough. After she died, he stopped sleeping. He had nightmares, screaming, but no words. Just screams. He's scared, Elena says softly. Of what? Forgetting her. Losing you. Being alone. Dante turns around. His eyes are wet. He's 7 years old. He shouldn't have to carry this. None of us should, but we do anyway. Dante crosses the room in 3 strides. He lifts Luca from Elena's arms. The boy stirs but doesn't wake. Dante holds him close. His hand cradles Luca's head. Thank you, Dante whispers. Elena nods. She doesn't trust her voice. Dante carries Luca out of the library. Elena sits alone with the book. She doesn't read. She just stares at the empty doorway. That night, rain hammers against the windows. Thunder rolls across the hills. Elena stands in her room and watches lightning split the sky. A knock on her door makes her turn. Dante stands in the hallway. He's soaked. Water drips from his hair onto his shirt. Were you outside? Elena asks. I needed air. In a storm? Especially in a storm. He steps inside without asking. Elena's heart pounds. He's never come to her room before. Never been this close in private. I want to show you something, Dante says. What? Follow me. They walk through the dark house. Dante leads her to a room she's never entered. He opens the door. Inside is a grand piano. Dust covers the keys. Sheets drape over the bench. My wife played, Dante says. Every evening. She'd play for hours. Luca would fall asleep listening. Elena walks to the piano. She pulls the sheet off the bench. What did she play? Everything. Classical. Jazz. Songs she made up. Luca loved the made-up ones most. Do you play? No, I can't even read music. Elena sits on the bench. She lifts the keyboard cover. The keys are yellowed with age. She presses one key. The note rings clear and pure. Play something, Dante says. I don't know what she liked. Play what you like. Elena's fingers find the keys. She plays a simple melody, Chopin, Nocturne in E-flat major, her mother's favorite. The notes fill the room. Dust motes dance in the dim light. Dante sits in a chair against the wall. He closes his eyes. His chest rises and falls slowly. Elena plays until her fingers ache. When she finishes, the silence feels too loud. She looks at Dante. He's watching her with an expression she can't read. "That was beautiful," he says. "Thank you. My wife would have loved it. I wish I could have met her." Dante stands. He walks to the piano and leans against it. "She would have liked you. You're nothing alike. But she would have liked you anyway. How are we different? She was soft, gentle. He pauses. "You're fire." Elena's breath catches. "Is that bad?" "No, it's terrifying." "Why?" "Because fire destroys everything it touches." "Not always. Sometimes it just warms." Dante reaches out. His fingers brush her cheek. Elena's whole body tightens. She can't breathe, can't think. His hand is warm against her skin. "I buried my heart with her," Dante says. His voice was barely a whisper. "I swore I'd never feel anything again. And now? Now I don't know what I feel." His thumb traces her jawline. Elena's eyes close. She leans into his touch without meaning to. When she opens her eyes, Dante is inches away. She can see flecks of gold in his dark eyes, can smell rain and whiskey on his breath. "This is dangerous," Elena whispers. "Everything about me is dangerous. I should go." "Yes." But neither of them moves. Thunder crashes outside. The lights flicker. Elena's heart pounds so hard she's sure he can hear it. Dante leans closer. His lips are almost touching hers when footsteps thunder down the hallway. Marco bursts through the door. "Boss," Marco says. His voice was urgent. "We have a problem." Dante steps back fast. His face goes cold and hard. "What?" "Someone's outside the property. 3 cars. Armed." "Franco?" "We think so." Dante's jaw clenches. He looks at Elena one more time. Then he's gone, running down the hallway with Marco. Elena hears shouting. Doors slam. Engines roar to life outside. She stands alone in the piano room. Her hands won't stop shaking. An hour passes. Then 2. Elena paces her room. She hears nothing, sees nothing. The storm rages outside. Finally, Dante returns. He appears in her doorway covered in mud and rain. His knuckles are bloody. His shirt is torn. "Are you hurt?" Elena asks. "No." "What happened?" "They're gone." "Dead?" "Does it matter?" Elena crosses the room. She grabs his hand and pulls him inside. She makes him sit on the bed. Then she goes to the bathroom and gets a wet cloth. "This is going to sting," she says. She cleans the blood from his knuckles. He doesn't flinch, just watches her work. His breathing is steady, but his eyes are dark. "Why do you care?" Dante asks. "I don't know. I'm a killer. I know. I've destroyed families, ruined lives. I'm not a good man." Elena looks up. Their faces are close again. "No one's asking you to be good. Just be honest." "About what?" "About why you really keep me here." Dante's throat worked. He opens his mouth, closes it. Finally, he says, "Because you remind me I'm still human." Elena's heart stops. "Dante, don't say anything." He stands and walks to the door. Before he leaves, he turns back. "We're leaving tomorrow. Franco knows where we are now. It's not safe. Where are we going?" "Somewhere he can't find us." "You can't run forever. Watch me." He disappears into the dark hallway. Elena sits on the bed. The wet cloth drips red water onto her hands. The next morning, everything moves fast. Marco packs bags. Guards load cars. Luca clings to Elena's leg while she tries to gather her few belongings. "It's okay," Elena says. "We're just going on a trip." Luca shakes his head. Tears stream down his face. He won't let go. Dante appears in the doorway. Time to go. He's scared. "He'll be fine." "Dante." "Now, Elena." She lifts Luca into her arms. He buries his face in her neck. She carries him downstairs and out to the waiting car. Dante slides in beside them. Marco drives. They pull through the gates and onto the main road. Elena watches the mansion disappear behind them. Smoke rises from somewhere in the city, dark and thick. "What's burning?" Elena asks. Dante doesn't answer immediately. Marco shifts in the driver's seat. Finally, Dante speaks. "Your cafe. Franco burned it this morning." Elena felt sick. "No, I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't rebuild it." "I know." She turns to look at him. "This is your fault." "Yes." "Everything I had is gone because of you." "Yes." "And you just sit there. What do you want me to say? That I'll fix it?" "I can't." "That I'll bring it back?" "I can't." "All I can do is keep you alive long enough to start over." Elena's throat aches with unshed tears. Luca squeezes her hand. She looks down at him. His eyes are wide and scared. "Where are we going?" she asks quietly. "Somewhere safe," Dante says. "Somewhere Franco will never think to look." They drive for hours. The city gives way to countryside. Rolling hills and olive groves, small villages appear and disappear. Finally, they turn down a narrow road. A villa sits at the end. White stone, red roof, mountains in the distance. The car stops. Everyone gets out. Elena carries Luca inside. The villa is smaller than the mansion, simpler, but still beautiful. Large windows overlook a valley. The air smells like pine and lavender. We'll stay here until it's safe, Dante says. And if it's never safe, then we stay forever. He walks past her and up the stairs. Elena stands in the foyer with Luca still in her arms. Marco appears with their bags. "Welcome home," Marco says. But it doesn't feel like home. It feels like running, and Elena wonders how long they can run before Franco catches them. The villa settles into quiet days. Elena cooks in the small kitchen. Luca follows her from room to room. Dante disappears for hours at a time. When he returns, he doesn't speak. He just watches her. She feels his eyes on her constantly. When she hangs laundry in the garden, when she reads to Luca on the terrace, when she walks through the olive groves at sunset, always watching. One evening, she confronts him. "Why do you stare?" Dante sits on the terrace steps. He holds a glass of wine. "I'm making sure you're real." "What does that mean?" "It means you shouldn't exist, but you do anyway." Elena's chest tightens. She sits beside him. Not too close, but close enough to feel the heat from his body. "I don't understand you." "Good. That makes two of us." They sit in silence. The sun sinks behind the mountains. Orange light spills across the valley. Elena felt peaceful for the first time in weeks, almost happy. "This place is beautiful," she says. "My wife chose it. She said it was far enough from the city to breathe." "Did she come here often?" "Once, before Luca was born. She wanted to have the baby here, away from everything." "Why didn't she?" "Because I was a coward. I told her it was safer in the city. Under my protection, guards, walls, control." His voice breaks. Elena reaches out without thinking. She takes his hand. His fingers close around hers. "You couldn't have known," Elena says softly. "I should have. That's my job. Knowing, protecting. I failed." "You didn't fail Luca." "Didn't I? He won't speak, he won't smile. He's 7 years old and he's already broken." "He's not broken. He's healing." Dante looks at her. His eyes are dark and full of pain. "You really believe that?" "Yes." "Why?" "Because I see the way he looks at you. He's not scared of you. He's scared for you." Dante pulls his hand away. He stands and walks to the edge of the terrace. His shoulders are rigid. "I don't deserve him." "Maybe not. But he deserves you. He deserves better. Better doesn't exist. Only real." Dante turns around. His eyes found hers again. For a long moment, neither speaks. Then he walks past her into the house. Elena sits alone under the stars. Her hand still feels warm where he held it. Days become weeks. Elena loses track of time. The villa exists outside the world. No phones, no news, no danger. Just sun and silence. She discovers a routine. Wake at dawn, make coffee, cook breakfast. Luca appears like clockwork. They eat together at the small kitchen table. Dante joins them when he's not on calls with Marco. One morning, Luca brings her a new drawing. But this time, it's different. The woman has dark hair, but beside her stands a man and a small boy between them. They're holding hands. Elena's breath catches. "Is this your family?" Luca nods. He points to the woman, then to Elena. Then he points to the man, to Dante. Finally, he points to the boy, to himself. "We're not a family," Elena says gently. Luca's face crumples. Tears fill his eyes. He grabs the drawing and runs from the room. "Wait!" Elena starts after him. "Let him go." Dante stands in the doorway. He looks tired. Dark circles shadow his eyes. He needs to understand reality. He's 7. He doesn't want reality. He wants hope. Hope is dangerous. So is despair. Dante crosses the room. He picks up the drawing Luca dropped. He stares at it for a long time. Something shifted in his expression. Pain, longing, fear. "He drew us as a family," Dante says. "I know. That's impossible." "Is it?" Dante looks up. His jaw tightens. "You think this can work? You and me? Here? I don't know what I think anymore. I'm not a good man, Elena. You keep saying that. Because it's true. Maybe. But you're good to him. That counts for something." Dante's throat worked. He sets the drawing down carefully. "I can't give you what you want." "What do I want?" "Safety. Peace. A normal life." "I don't want normal. Normal burned down 3 weeks ago." "Then what do you want?" Elena steps closer. Her heart pounds. She's terrified of the answer. "I want to stop being scared. I want Sophia to be safe. I want Luca to speak. I want... She trails off. What? Dante asks. His voice was rough. I want you to stop pushing me away. The silence stretched between them. Dante's eyes bore into hers. He reaches out slowly. His hand cups her face. His thumb brushes her cheekbone. If I stop pushing, he whispers, I won't be able to stop at all. Maybe that's okay. It's not. You deserve... A small voice interrupts. Elena. They both freeze. Elena spins around. Luca stands in the doorway. His eyes are wide. His mouth is open. Luca. Dante's voice cracks. Elena, Luca says again, clearer this time, stronger. Elena drops to her knees. Tears stream down her face. Yes, I'm Elena. Luca runs to her. She catches him in her arms. He's crying now too. Elena, Elena, Elena. He says her name over and over, testing it, claiming it. Dante sinks onto a chair. His whole body shakes. He covers his face with his hands. Elena holds Luca tight. She looks at Dante over the boy's shoulder. He spoke. I heard. Dante's voice is muffled. When he drops his hands, his face is wet. 3 years, nothing. And then you. It wasn't me. It was time. No, it was you. Everything is you. That night changes everything. Luca won't stop talking. Simple words at first. Hungry, tired, happy. Each word is a miracle. Dante cooks dinner. Pasta with tomato sauce. They eat together at the table. Luca chatters between bites. Elena listens. Dante watches them both. This is nice, Elena says. It won't last, Dante says. Why not? Because nothing good ever does. That's a sad way to live. It's the only way I know. After dinner, Elena puts Luca to bed. She reads him a story. He falls asleep mid-sentence. She kisses his forehead and turns off the light. Dante waits in the hallway. Thank you. For what? For giving me my son back. He was always yours, not the way he is now. They walk downstairs together. The house is quiet. Elena should go to her room, should put distance between them. Instead, she follows Dante to the living room. He pours 2 glasses of wine. He hands her one. They sit on opposite ends of the couch. The space between them feels electric. What happens now? Elena asks. We wait. Marco is working on finding Franco. Once he's dealt with, you can go home. I don't have a home anymore. We'll rebuild it, the cafe, your apartment, everything. With what? Your money. Yes? I don't want your money. Then what do you want? Elena sets her glass down. Her hands are shaking. I want to understand why you care. I don't. Liar. Dante's eyes narrow. You're calling me a liar? Yes. You care. You just won't admit it. And if I do care, what then? You think we live happily ever after? You think I change? I think you're already changing. You're wrong. Am I? Dante stands abruptly. He walks to the window. Lightning flashes in the distance. A storm is coming. You need to stop doing this. Doing what? Making me feel things I shouldn't feel. Elena's heart pounds. She stands and crosses the room. She stops behind him. What do you feel? Nothing. Dante. Nothing, Elena. I feel nothing. I'm empty. Hollow. Dead inside. You can't change that. She touches his shoulder. He flinches but doesn't pull away. You're not dead. You're just scared. Of what? Of living again. Dante turns around. His face is inches from hers. She can see the war in his eyes. Want versus fear. Hope versus control. If I kiss you, he says, everything changes. Maybe it's already changed. Elena! Thunder crashes outside. The lights flicker. Rain begins to hammer the roof. Dante's hand rises to her face. His fingers thread through her hair. Then alarms scream through the house. Marco bursts through the door. We have company. 3 cars, armed. They're coming up the mountain. Dante drops his hand. His face goes cold and hard. How many? At least 12. Franco. We think so. Dante grabs Elena's arm. Get Luca. Stay in the basement. Don't come out no matter what you hear. Dante, do it. Now. She runs upstairs. Luca is already awake. He heard the alarms. What's happening? We have to hide. Come on. She lifts him into her arms. She carries him downstairs. Dante meets them at the basement door. He takes Luca for just a moment. He kisses his son's forehead. I love you, Dante says. I love you too, Luca whispers. Dante hands him back to Elena. His eyes find hers. If something happens, nothing will happen. If it does, Dante, thank you for everything. He closes the basement door. Elena hears the lock click. She carries Luca down into the darkness. They wait in silence. Above them, footsteps thunder across the floor. Shouts echo through the house. Gunfire erupts. Glass shatters. Luca covers his ears. Elena holds him tight. The power cuts out. Total darkness. Elena's breath caught. She fumbles for her phone. The light barely penetrates the black. "It's okay," she whispers. "We're safe." But she doesn't feel safe. She feels trapped, helpless, terrified. More gunfire, closer now. Someone screams. The sound cuts off abruptly. Luca starts crying. "Papa, Papa!" He's fine. He's okay. But Elena doesn't know if that's true. She doesn't know anything except the dark and the fear. Then silence. Complete and total. Minutes pass. Then an hour. The house is quiet as death. Finally, footsteps descend the stairs. Elena backs into the corner. She shields Luca with her body. The door opens. Dante stands there covered in blood. His shirt is torn. His face is bruised. But he's alive. "It's over," he says. Elena felt relief flood through her. She stands on shaking legs. "Are you hurt?" "Not badly." "How many?" "All of them." "Dead?" "Does it matter?" She doesn't answer. Dante leads them upstairs. The house is destroyed. Bullet holes pockmark the walls. Blood stains the floor. Bodies lie where they fell. Elena covers Luca's eyes. "Don't look." Marco appears from the kitchen. He's wounded. Blood soaks his shoulder. But he's walking, talking, alive. "Franco wasn't with them," Marco says. "This was just a scouting party." "Then he knows where we are," Dante says. "Yes. We leave tonight. Get the cars ready." Marco nods and walks out. Dante turns to Elena. "Pack. We have 10 minutes. Where are we going?" "Far from here." But before they can move, Dante's phone rings. He answers it. His face goes white. "What?" Elena's stomach drops. "What is it?" Dante lowers the phone. His hand trembles. "Franco has your sister." The world stops. Elena can't breathe, can't think. "What?" "He took her from the hospital an hour ago. He's holding her hostage." "No, no, no, no. He wants you in exchange." "Then take me to him." "Elena, take me to him now." Dante grabs her shoulders. "If I do that, you die. And if you don't, Sophia dies. I won't let that happen. We'll find another way." "There is no other way. You know that." Dante's jaw clenches. His eyes are wild, desperate. "I can't lose you." Elena's breath catches. "You don't have me to lose." "Yes, I do. I have you. And the thought of losing you is killing me." "Dante," he pulls her close. His forehead presses against hers. "I can't do this. I can't watch another woman. He stops. His voice breaks. "I can't." Elena's heart pounds. She reaches up and cups his face. "You won't lose me. We'll get Sophia and come back. Together." "You can't promise that." "I promise anyway." Dante closes his eyes. His whole body shakes. Finally, he opens them. "If we do this, we do it my way." "What way?" "We storm his compound, we take Sophia by force, and we end Franco tonight." Elena nods. "Okay. Okay?" Dante pulls back. "Elena, this isn't a game. People will die." "I know. You might die." "I know that too." "And you're still willing?" "She's my sister. I'd die 1,000 times for her." Dante stares at her. Something shifted in his face. Love, terror, resignation. "You're the bravest person I've ever met." "Or the stupidest." "Both." He kisses her forehead quickly. Then he's moving, shouting orders. Marco appears with weapons, body armor, cars. "Luca stays here with 2 guards, Dante says. "Everyone else comes with us." Luca runs to Elena. "Don't go." "I have to. My sister needs me." "I need you too." Elena kneels down. She takes his small face in her hands. "I will come back. I promise. Papa said Mama would come back. She didn't." Tears sting Elena's eyes. "I'm not your Mama, but I promise I'll try my hardest." Luca throws his arms around her neck. "I love you. I love you too." Dante has to pry Luca away. He hands him to one of the guards. "Keep him safe. If we don't come back, you'll come back," the guard says. "You always do." They drive through the night. 4 cars, 12 men. Dante sits beside Elena in the back seat. He hasn't let go of her hand since they left. "What's the plan?" Elena asks. "We hit them fast, hard, no mercy. And Sophia? Marco will get her out. You stay with him." "What about you?" "I'm going after Franco." "Alone?" "Yes." "That's suicide." "Maybe." Elena squeezes his hand. "Don't die." Dante looks at her. His eyes are soft now, human. "Don't watch what I'm about to do." "Why?" "Because after tonight, you'll see who I really am, and you'll never look at me the same way." I already know who you are. No, you know the version of me who plays with his son, who cooks dinner, who pretends to be human. Tonight, you'll see the monster. You're not a monster. Yes, I am. And after tonight, you'll know it too. The cars stop outside a warehouse compound. Lights blaze inside. Guards patrol the perimeter. Franco's stronghold. Dante releases Elena's hand. He checks his gun. His movements are efficient, practiced, cold. When the shooting starts, stay low. Don't be a hero. Dante. He kisses her, hard and desperate. His hand tangles in her hair. She kisses him back with everything she has. When they break apart, both are breathing hard. Come back to me, Elena whispers. I'll try. Then he's gone. Moving through the darkness with Marco and the others, Elena follows at a distance. Her heart pounds so hard she thinks it might explode. Gunfire erupts. Men scream. Glass shatters. Elena runs toward the chaos. Marco grabs her and pulls her behind a car. Stay here, he shouts over the noise. Where's Sophia? Inside. Second floor. I'll get her. I'm coming with you. Elena, she's my sister. Marco curses, but he doesn't argue. They run together toward the building. Bullets zip past them. One grazes Marco's arm. He doesn't slow down. They crash through a side door. The interior is chaos, bodies everywhere. Dante moves through them like death itself, fast, efficient, merciless. Elena watches him kill 3 men in seconds. No hesitation, no remorse, just cold precision. Her stomach turns, but she doesn't look away. Marco pulls her up the stairs. They find Sophia locked in a room at the end of the hall. She's bruised and terrified, but alive. Elena, Sophia sobs. I'm here. I'm here. Elena wraps her arms around her sister. Marco keeps watch at the door. We need to move, now. They run back down the stairs. Outside, the gunfire is dying down. Dante's men have won. But where is Dante? Elena finds him on the top floor. He has Franco cornered, his gun pressed against the other man's head. Franco is bleeding, broken, beaten. Do it, Franco spits, or finish it. Dante's hand shakes. His finger tightens on the trigger. Elena steps forward. Don't. He killed my wife, Dante says. His voice was raw with pain. I know. He tried to kill you. I know that too. Then why? Because killing him won't bring her back. It won't heal Luca. It won't fix anything. It'll make me feel better. Will it? Or will it just make you more empty? Dante's breath catches. Tears stream down his face. His whole body trembles. I want him dead. I know, but you're better than this. You're better than him. I'm not. I'm exactly the same. No, you're not. You protect. He destroys. That's the difference. Dante lowers the gun slowly. Franco laughs. You're weak. Dante hits him. Once, hard. Franco collapses unconscious. Dante drops the gun and walks to Elena. She catches him as he falls into her arms. He's sobbing now. Great heaving breaths that shake his entire frame. Elena holds him tight. It's over, she whispers. It's over. Police sirens wail in the distance. Marco appears. We need to go. Leave Franco for them, Dante says. His voice was hoarse. Let him rot in prison. They escape before the police arrive. Sophia sleeps in the back seat. Elena sits beside Dante. He holds her hand so tight it hurts. You were right, Dante says quietly. About what? Killing him wouldn't have fixed anything. I'd still be empty, still be broken. You're not broken. You're healing. Because of you. Elena leans her head on his shoulder. Because of us. They drive back to the villa as dawn breaks over the mountains. Luca runs out to meet them. Dante catches his son and lifts him high. They're both laughing, both crying. Elena watches them. Her heart feels full, whole. For the first time in her life, she feels like she belongs somewhere. Dante sets Luca down. He walks to Elena. He takes her face in both hands. I love you. The words hang in the air. Simple, perfect. True? Elena's breath caught. You love me? Yes. God help me. Yes. I love you too. He kisses her again. Soft this time. Gentle. Full of promise. When they break apart, the sun is fully risen. A new day. A new beginning. 6 months later. The cafe gleams with fresh paint and new windows. Tables sit beneath red umbrellas. The espresso machine hisses contentedly. Elena wipes down the counter and smiles. Luca runs through the tables laughing. He's playing tag with Marco's daughter. His laughter fills the space, bright and clear and perfect. Dante sits at the corner table, the same one he sat at all those months ago. But now he's relaxed, smiling, human. Elena brings him coffee. Black, right? You remember? I remember everything. She sits beside him. He takes her hand. On her finger sits a simple diamond ring. Small, elegant, perfect. Happy? Dante asks. Yes, me too. Sophia appears from the kitchen. She's healthy now, strong. She brings out a tray of pastries. These just came out. They smell amazing, Elena says. Mom's recipe, I finally got it right. The three of them sit together. Family, not by blood, but by choice. Luca crashes into Dante's lap. Can we go to the park? After lunch. Promise? Promise. Elena watches them. Her heart feels too full to contain. She never imagined this, never dreamed it was possible. But here they are, together, safe, home. Dante catches her eye. What are you thinking? Elena smiles. I'm thinking about a phone call, one moment that changed everything. Do you regret answering? Not for a second. Me neither. He leans over and kisses her. Luca makes a face. Gross. They both laugh. Outside, the city hums with life. Inside, they have everything they need. Peace, love, each other. Elena looks at Dante. He smiles back. They are finally home.